Hello everybody, I'm Darlene and I would like to welcome you to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making breakfast. So today I'm making sausage, grits, fried eggs, and cinnamon toast. So our ingredients that we need today are some sausage. I started to go ahead and cook it and then I thought, no, I'm going to make a video. So I got it in my pan and just started. And I have butter, cinnamon, some oil, just enough for my eggs, and some bread, just sliced bread, salt and pepper, and some grits, some eggs, and a stick of butter. I'm only going to use a couple of tablespoons from it. So, okay, let me get this stuff out of the way a little bit. Alrighty, so I'm going to turn my sausage on. I have it in a little cast iron skillet. I'm turning it straight down to medium. And then I'm going to go ahead and put 3 cups of water in this pan for my grits. And then I'm going to move the camera closer. Three cups of water. I'm going to put some salt on it and turn it on high. Put some salt in it. Okay. So I've got 3 cups of water in here now. It's on high. My sausage is starting to cook now. Putting on my sausage and my water's getting hot. My sausage, I've got it turned straight down now. I've turned it down a little bit. All I can do right now is just wait on these two and get my toast ready. Now I'm going to be toasting my bread in my little oven. You guys can do it in your big oven or in a toaster, whatever way you really want to do it. But I'm going to be using my little oven, my little toaster oven. My water's come to a boil. So I'm going to go ahead and put my grits in. I have 3 cups. That's enough for 3 servings of water. And now I'm going to put 3 1/4 tablespoons of my grits in it. And it's just a little Aunt Jemima quick grits. I like the quick grits. I'm going to get a spoon. You have to have a spoon and ready to stir it, and you have to stir it kind of constantly at first, and just kind of keep an eye on it, on your grits. Okay, you want your water to be boiling. 1, and it might boil over, so do watch that when you first put it in, because I do still have it on high. I'm going to turn it down to 3, so it's medium low at the moment. And I'm just going to leave it off just for a second. I don't want it to boil over. 2. And 3. And you do need to stir it and make sure it's not lumpy right now. Just get it in there, mix it with your water. Just stir it real good. And then get a fork and turn my sausage over. Make it. And loosen it from the bottom. You don't want to turn it and turn it and turn it. You want to let it cook on one side, and then, just like bacon, and then turn it over. Let me check it. It's doing pretty good. It's not done yet. Not yet. So I'm going to keep it back on that front one side. I did loosen it from the bottom, so it should be pretty good. Now I've got it cooking on medium. Sometimes I'll cook my bacon a whole lot slower. I mean, well, bacon and sausage, but bacon you do have to cook slower, or it will shrink big time. Okay, so I'm going to turn this back up to medium. I want it to come to a low boil, almost a simmer. I'm going to use my whisk just to make sure that it doesn't get clumpy. And really, it's just at this point. You don't have to use the whisk the whole time. Sometimes cooking grits and like cream of wheat or oatmeal or something, sometimes it's hard to do two things at one time with the grits. Now the grits only have to cook for about 7 minutes. Okay, so I brought the heat back up just a little bit for now, and it's starting to spit at me, so I'm turning it down and I'm going to cover it. And I will stir it every once in a while. You have to keep it covered, it will spit at you bad. And then I'm turning it down to medium low, but it's going to take just a second for that temperature to come down. Sausage is cooking really good now. Okay. At this point, I can go ahead and turn it over. And I am going to turn it down because that grease is pretty hot. So I'm trying to cook a little bit quicker. Put that back on the burner, let it sit on there. And I'm going to put the timer on for 7 minutes now. I know it's cooked a minute or so already, but I'm going to put the timer on for 7. I'll put it on for 6 for the moment. For 6 minutes. Yeah, 7. I like my grits done. 7 minutes. So my sausage, I turned down a little bit. It's on lower, medium low. Let it cook. It's going to be maybe 3 or 4 minutes. And then my grits, 7 minutes. So let's go ahead and get my toast ready. I like to butter my toast with my soft, let's see if y'all can see. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, let me get a knife. Hang on to it. I like the soft butter for buttering bread. Always. It's just great. Nice and soft. And I like to make my breakfast as simple as I can. And I'll show y'all how to do some fried eggs. And with God and luck, I won't bust them. I usually do pretty good making fried eggs, but there's always that time that the eggs bust, and I don't want that. I'll stir my grits again in just a minute. This is a very simple breakfast. I will make another recipe, another video, where I'm going to make sausage gravy. Now, I don't know that I'm going to use this kind of sausage. I may use the sausage that you tear up, that's in a longer chunk and then you cook it in pieces, I might use that. Be careful opening your lid. And hopefully you have a pan that things don't stick to. This pan is a pretty good stainless steel pan. And I don't want, you don't want to, I don't want your grits to spit at you. They are hot and that hurt. But I have that on that medium low and they're really cooking. So you have to have it turned down and in a good pan that doesn't stick very well. Now, some of my grits. They're already getting thick. See? So a chunk. So if you see a chunk or something, just kind of mush it to the side. Kind of get it to fall apart. But they're great. They've got 5 more minutes. They don't spit at you too bad when you're stirring them. But once you stop, then they can. And it sticks to your spoon. You gotta get them grits off there. Okay. Get the sausage. Cooking really quick. Okay, they're about done. I'm gonna turn them off. Okay. These are off. Look, a pinch on the other side. I do like my sausage done. They're done. They're done enough. I don't want them too done. I just kind of sit one on the side of another one. Let some of that grease kind of go off. This particular package of sausage had a lot of grease in it. A lot of drippings. A lot of grease. There we go. It's just me and my husband I'm cooking for this morning. So, that's off. This is on low. And I'm just going to sprinkle my cinnamon on my bread. I heard my phone, or somebody's phone. Most people know how to do breakfast and of course toast, but maybe some young people are watching it or want to help out in the kitchen. Help Mama make the cinnamon toast. But I thought, well, I'll show y'all how I do my fried eggs too. A lot of people really don't know how to do fried eggs. And when I was young, it took me a while to actually master not breaking the eggs when I tried to make them. Okay, so I'm going to spoon a little bit of sugar over a little bit of sugar over the cinnamon toast. And do it without doing too much. There goes a clump. And that way you can control how much sugar you put in yours, on yours. Unless your kids make it. They'll probably put plenty. We all know kids are gonna love that sweet, sweet cinnamon bread. And sugar. My grandson loves this. Both of them do. I have 2 grandsons. And oh, how I love them kids. Oh, I love my grandkids. Okay, let me stir this. It's getting kind of hot. There we go. Oh, we're on our last minute, y'all. Look at that. All right. It's getting thick. It's getting thick. Look how thick it is. Now you do want it to be thick. 7 minutes did it. And I actually had cooked it, for a minute or two before that. You do want them done. You do want them done. And they will sit here and thicken up a little bit. Grits are good. Grits are good, y'all. That's so good. That is so good. Yum. Okay, I'm going to turn that off and let it sit there. Get them grits off of there. You don't want some of your grits not cooked. Alrighty. Move this up. And I will work on my eggs. And I will probably move the camera up for y'all. I pulled this out for safety because I don't want my cord back here. It's not a very long cord, and I don't want it getting hot on the back of my toaster oven. That's not safe. So I pulled it out. I've got room, so. And then I'll put this in here, and I'm going to wait just a minute before I turn it on because I want them to be done at the same time my eggs are. Now, that's hot. I have my pan for my eggs already. You can cook the eggs in the cast iron skillet and the sausage grease. It's very good that way. But for some reason, when I cook it like that, a lot of times the yellow will break. Well, I could cook them that way too. I cook two that way and two another way. That's what I'll do. I'll show y'all both of these. So, I'm going to put this up here. Put those eggs back there because I have to make 4 eggs anyway. So I'll show you how I do that. Let me make sure y'all can see. Okay. Okay, just a second. Okay, now what I'm doing, I'm going to move the camera up here so you can see both of these two skillets really good. Okay. Okay. So, let these turn that up, down, straight down. This one, I guess straight down to medium. And I have a little bit of oil on this one. I put regular. I like just enough to coat the bottom of the pan, so can't make it come out just a little bit today. A little bit to do the bottom there. Alright. So they'll get warm. I think I'll scoot this out of the way. And this one's already warm. It's already hot. I have to be careful with my cast iron skillets, and it doesn't matter what size it is. Either way, that handle gets really hot, and that pan gets super, super hot. I'm going to go ahead and turn my toast on. Yeah, I'll turn it on. I'm only going to turn it on for a couple of minutes. I don't want it all the way done yet, because I want it to kind of be done after this. It'll just slightly cook a couple of minutes right now. So I'm going to get my eggs going first. Coat my pan a little bit. This and I didn't want it to get too hot. That's why I went ahead and do that. Okay, let's pray I don't bust the eggs. Pray! Pray! So you got that sausage down in the bottom of it. This is actually the spatula. I'm only using that one. first. And there we go. I cook these differently than I do this. There we go. Don't bust. Okay. So those will start cooking. Now I'm ready to do this one. And I busted it! Can you believe that? Well, that's mine. I don't want my eggs busted. Actually, it wasn't busted. I don't know why I did that. That one's good. So anyway. Ooh. Okay. Just let them get warm. And this one, I'm just separating the two eggs with my spoon. This one's going to cook faster than that one because it's in all that hot grease in this cast iron skillet. Look at that. See? Now, see that grease? I'm letting it roll over the top of them eggs. That sausage grease. Since I have so much in this little pan, if I'd used my bigger pan, it wouldn't cover all of that. It wouldn't look like so much. But I'm using my smaller cast iron skillet this morning. And see, I'm just going to spoon that grease over the top. Not on the yellow yet. Not yet. I want it to cook the white. Slightly going over there. Okay, let's do this one. And you see me holding this up, that's because that cast iron skillet is plenty hot. And it helps me to control the oil. If you have a cast iron skillet, it's hot. You need 2 pot holders. You need to really be careful. But you don't have to have a cast iron skillet to do this in. You can do it in a different pan. Yeah, see, I only did the toast for a couple of minutes there. I want it to be part way done. I don't want it to be all the way done yet, so I know they're not totally done yet. See how it's starting to cook that egg? See how that one's already changing? Now I do want to get this over here. Make sure I get all that white. Move that sausage stuff. Make sure that that white part gets cooked. That one's cooking a little bit slower. I don't want it to be ready yet. This in here I have to stay right with. And I just spoon that oil. Oil. Spoon that bacon grease over there, over that. This is what you call sunny side Plano up, because you don't turn this over. And that one I need to turn over. And I don't want to sit this back down because the bottom's just going to keep cooking. This in here is going to be done. See how this is? I'm just going to split that right there. See, it's still got a little bit of the runny stuff right here. But, I can look at it. Almost ready to turn over. It won't be but another 30 seconds. This in here. That yellow's going to be nice and soft. If you like soft eggs, then this is wonderful. And this has the bacon flavor, the sausage flavor all in this. My husband loves his eggs cooked like this, and I do too. But I'm trying to stay away from having so much fried. This is fried. Now those are done. These are done. And these are ready to go over. I hope they're not splattered on me. Okay, see that egg? Look at that egg. Isn't that beautiful? Whew, slide it over. That one busted. At least I got one good egg for you to show. I'm going to turn that down. I'm going to turn it off because it's finishing cooking. And I'm going to put this on a plate. Now, try to get under it without busting it. And this part didn't come up. Just make sure that yellow, see how that yellow is jiggly? Jiggly? It's done though. And it's going to cook a little bit more. I'm kind of draining part of the grease off of it. But oh my goodness, this has so much flavor. I want that off too. I like my eggs soft. I don't want mine hard either. So yeah, when you're doing the eggs like this, you gotta stay right with it. Where's the bottom of it? The bottom of my egg, there it is. Get you off in a second. Get mine out of here. I want mine soft too. Now see, now the outside started trying to get a little too yellow for what I want. The inside is nice and soft. It's still perfect. That one, of course, just cooked. I didn't want that, but that's what happened. You never know when your eggs are going to bust. I really don't think I did anything really, but sometimes they just break. It was in there, it was fine, and then it kind of come on out. So, eggs. Fried eggs, both ways. Both very good. This in here, it's still nice and soft inside. It's still, I don't know if how well y'all can see that. I can mush it around a little bit in there. It's still soft. It's cooked a little bit more than I wanted, but I was trying to focus on these. So, and put that back there. Everything's off. Skillet. And I will check my toast. Let me move my camera back, okay? 1 minute. Okay, y'all. So, got our plates here, and I have to put butter in my grits. Now, this is something that's up to y'all is how much butter. I think you should at least put 1 tablespoon per person. So I made 3, enough for 3 here. I made enough grits for 3. So I'm going to put 3 tablespoons. There's my spoon. And I could have put this in while it was sitting there to let it melt already. 3 tablespoons. I think that would be perfect. And if you want to add more afterwards, you can. So a lot of times, like in a restaurant, when they bring it, they don't always have any butter in it. You have to put the butter in it. You have to ask for it, like at Cracker Barrel or something. Cracker Barrel serves grits. Their grits are okay. They're good. Homemade like this is better. And it's just cooked from a bag, and it's really simple. You just have to watch it. I mean, really, it only takes 7 minutes. 7 to 8 minutes to cook, and then let it sit for a little bit like I did, and put your butter in, let it melt. So I'm just going to stir the butter into it. It thickened up just a little bit more, I think. Perfect. Perfect. Now, you can do grits a little bit different way. You can put them on your plates and then put sugar on them. Sprinkle a little sugar on them. The kids like that. My husband and I, we like the buttered grits and then salt and pepper on them. I love it. I love it that way. I used to put sugar on it all the time when I was younger. And then I had started eating it with the salt and pepper, and I really like that. I just like them like that. I've gotten away from too much sweet stuff. I love the taste of the grits. I do. Just stir it up real good. And I said 3 tablespoons. I really kind of want another one. Yeah, I'm going to put another tablespoon here. Now, it really just depends on you guys, how y'all like it. Put a little bit in it, and then maybe add a little more if you want to. I'm adding another tablespoon. I'm bad. I love butter. I do love butter. Get in there. Let me peek at my toast. I'll hold her. Oh wow, almost done. They're not really done. They're still real soft. They're still real soft. So now I'll put them back in there for 2-3 minutes. 2 or 3. My timer thing. I have to like make it go over to 5 or so. Anyway. So, get this stirred up some more. Yum. Nice and thick. Not too thick, it's just perfect enough. Just perfect enough. That's how you want it. Grits. So if you've ever wondered what grits, how to cook them, or what they were like, what to cook them with. I mean, you could have them anytime, but most people like them with their bacon and eggs, whatever, sausage and eggs. Okay, that butter's all in there. And I think what I'm going to do, we're both going to get eggs like that. He doesn't care if they're broken. So I'm going to get one of each. You can have that. Me and my husband, he don't care. Okay. He's wonderful. He ain't picky. He just loves the fact I cook. It's wonderful. Okay, so this stopped. So, I hope they're done. I don't know if they got done. Now my Pop-Tart was back over here again. Another minute or 2. I don't want to. I like to be able to turn it on and it stops by itself. So let me go ahead and put these on our plates. Yum! Grits. And you can add more water to it if you want it thinner. You'll get to where you know what you like. More butter, more water, sugar. Sugar thins it up. I think that it is best to put the sugar or the salt and pepper on it on your plate after you've already made it. That way you can always add a little bit more grits to it in case you have too much sugar in it or something. And your grits will stick to your spoons for sure. I want to get that off there and put the lid on it so the rest of it stays hot. And I still have, see, I made enough really for 3 people. And it makes a good amount. It really does. Toast will be done in just a second. Where's my lid? And there's my lid. Put my sausage. Put you right there. I'm just making it look prettier. Trying to. And couple of sausage. I'll get my toast in here in a second. Actually, I'll push you over this way. I'll put the toast over there. Yum! My husband will love this. And yeah, I'll put my eggs over here. I'm going to put some salt and pepper on our eggs. and on our grits, because that's the way he likes it too. Just like it. Yum. And some salt. I didn't put salt on mine. I don't want as much. I do like it on my grits though. Okay. I know it's done now. Alright. It's still soft. Just soft enough to be toasted on the bottom and melted on the top, that sugar and cinnamon. But it's not hard. Woo! It's hot. It's hot. See, it's still soft. It's wonderful. And you just make your toast whatever way you want. If you have to do them in the toaster, make it, butter it real quick, and get that sugar and salt and pepper on there, sugar and cinnamon on there as quick as you can, so that the sugar can melt into the. It's got to be warm. So, or you can do it in your oven, whatever way works for you. So. Yum, yum, yum. Over there. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Yummy, y'all. This is wonderful. I hope that you guys like to try it. I hope that you'll like it. You got to learn the eggs both ways. Yeah. I hope that you guys try my grits and some of my fried eggs. I hope you like it. I hope that maybe I taught you a little something. If nothing else, maybe I made you hungry. Alright, so, I mean, doesn't that look good? Doesn't that look good? Yum, yum. Oh yeah. I'm going to eat that. That is my breakfast. Yes, that is a couple of o'clock for. I see my husband's right there. Our Father in heaven, I want to thank you for another good meal. Thank you for giving me talents to cook. Thank you for taking good care of us. Thank you for blessing us, Father, keeping us in your will for our lives. Father, thank you. I pray, Father, that you bless this food and help it to nourish our bodies and help us to be the kind of people you want us to be, Father. We thank you for your love. We thank you for your Son. Thank you for everything you do for us. Thank you, thank you. I pray these things in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. Thank you. Thank you, Father. All right, I get to dig in. I get to dig in. I think y'all can see everything. Yum. Okay. Well, there's my hubby's. He will eat his in a minute. I'll have to call him in and say, yeah, he's out there working on the yard. Cooler day, so he's working on the yard. Grits are great. Y'all will love grits. If you've never had them, you will like them. Try them with the butter and then the salt and pepper. Or try them with butter and then add just some sugar. They're good both ways. And you can put cheese on them. A lot of people will have them with cheese. You can just sprinkle it on top. That's good. Or you can melt it in the pan along with a little bit of butter. Yeah. Oh my goodness. That stuff is just, it's just bites of goodness. It's good. It's good. My eggs. And what I like to do with my eggs, excuse me, I'll cut my eggs up and the runny, I want you to see the runny stuff in it. Let me get this part cut up. This one isn't going to be as runny as that one because I overcooked it a little bit. Well, look at it. It is. I like it runny. Not everybody does. See that good juice stuff in there? I love that stuff. I sure hope you guys can see. Look at that. See, now that's runny. That's yummy, Yummy good stuff in there. Yum. This one is runnier. It's this is the one I cooked on this in the cast iron skillet. And you can do your sausage in a regular pan. You can do your eggs in the sausage grease just like that. It doesn't have to be in the cast iron skillet. It can be in the other one. It's just a little bit harder. The smaller the pan, the more of the sausage grease you're going to have to work with to spoon onto that. See that? Now this one, remember, I did not turn it over. I didn't turn it over in the cast iron skillet. I just spooned the hot sausage grease over it, remember? So, look at that. Oh man, and see, it's cooked. It's cooked. That yellow is cooked. As long as the white is cooked, you know the yellow's cooked. Now, if the white is just slightly loose, it's still cooked enough. Some people like it even when the white is not cooked all the way. They like that. Make sure all of it's really loose. I actually like my white to be cooked, so that way I know it's cooked enough. But I have to be careful not to cook it too much because I definitely don't want the yellow cooked more than this. It can be runnier than this. I cooked it a good little bit. And this, this bite is from the cast iron skillet one. This is from the sausage grease. You can see the good flavor. Oh, now I do like it cooked like that. That's why I was tempted. I had to get me one too. I decided to do one of each. But when you cook it like that and you get that flavor on the egg, oh, that's so good. That is so good when you're cooking your egg in it. But the other way is actually healthier for you. You're not getting so much grease. You're getting a little bit of that vegetable oil, just enough to really cook, to keep your egg from sticking while you're cooking it, and then you flip it. So you let it cook just a little bit, a couple minutes, and when it appears that you can get your spatula under it, where it's changed color and everything, you get your spatula under it, then flip it. The sooner you can flip it, the better, as long as you can do it without busting it. And then once you turn it over, you don't want to cook it very long, but a minute or so, and turn the stove off, because that pan is still hot. It's still cooking it, and you don't want to cook too long. Oh my goodness, oh, I love eggs. I love eggs. Too big a bite. So both ways are good. Try them both. See which way you like. Make your eggs different ways. It's great. Do your grits different way. Try them with the butter and salt and pepper. Try them with the butter and the sugar. Try them with the cheese on top. You will love them. And my sausage is perfect. Look at that. I didn't cook it too much. I thought I was. It's perfect. Yum. Yum. And my toast. I know my toast is good. It's always good. Just enough of a good crunch, but not too much at all. It's wonderful. I like it because I didn't cook it too much. Sometimes in my little oven thing, I'll get the back of it too much. I don't like that. I like my toast to still be kind of soft. This is good. So, I hope that you guys try making the grits and the fried eggs like that. Try them both ways. Tell me what you think. Tell me how it worked out for you. I hope you have good luck. Don't bust your eggs. And don't give up if you do, because you can do them for years and years and still bust it. Or the egg just kind of do it itself. It really does. Because I've made so many eggs, you just don't always know if it's going to bust or not. Just don't give up. You'll get it. practice, you'll get it. So I really hope that you guys try this. I hope that you like it, and give me a thumbs up. And if you like it, and leave me a comment, tell me what you think. Tell me if you're going to try it with some cheese or with the butter and sugar, whatever. Tell me if you tried the 2 different eggs like that. So I hope you like my video. Please subscribe to my channel, and that way you'll get, every time I put out a new video, it somehow goes to you and lets you know when I make a new one. And yeah, I really hope that y'all like this. I really hope that you like it. I'll show you his plate one more time since it's still pretty. Okay. I hope y'all try it. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you so very, very much for watching. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. As always, bye.